Both of these players, very good friends. Everyone in Vegas is actually really good friends. When we go out of state, we all cheer for each other. We're a very small region, but our level of play, I do feel it's very immaculate players that can make waves internationally. But right now, let's see how Snoop. Oh yeah, I forget that they both have the same sponsor. They're both part of the same team. So I don't know. It's looking. It's pretty even. These guys play each other. Actually, they don't play each other that often, but they do. They go back and forth quite a lot right now. So we're gonna see who edges it out. Hello, Clario. Clario, I want to ask you this.
Okay, what's up? By the way, hi. Clario here.
How does it feel getting timed out? I don't know.
It was such like a tense match and an intense moment that neither of us realized that time was running out until people started cheering.
Oh.
Yeah.
I feel. That's like, I don't know. I feel like. Actually, nah. I don't feel like timing out, like getting timed out is that bad, but it's like, it's bad when it's like, all you need is one hit.
that was an intense moment there. Yeah, I really enjoyed playing against Poya. Well, right now we have a match with Sugoi Ben and Sugoi Snoop, both people part of my team. Ben rocking his traditional Zelda and Snoop picking Yoshi instead of Incineroar. Also because Ben probably knows the best ways to counter Incineroar's recovery with down B.
Down B. And then you also have, like, when you down B, and that covers two options that usually it's either, recover low because of the Phantom comes in and it sweeps low, and then it goes high. And then a lot of people tend to air dodge past Ricardo, and then Ben's already there, and either punishes accordingly.
Gotcha. But Snoop takes out the first stock by landing a sweet spot forward air while Ben was grounded. As people may not know, or I mean, you might know by now, but if you get spikes while you're on the ground, it's untechable.
Yes.
So any follow-ups are, in fact,
guaranteed.
Probably true. So he followed it up with an up air and took a stock. Ben tried to fire back immediately by running up the stage and down airing. Managed to grab the stock now by doing an out-of-shield forward air.
That's also another dangerous thing I see. Players should fear landing next to Ven, either crossing him up or landing in front of him, because he will. I don't know why, but players tend to shield for a second, see that nothing's happening, and then let go of shield. And Ben's timing on that is immaculate, because you'll drop shield and you'll already be fair, and you'll die at 60 or something like that. And it's crazy.
Yeah, maybe he's delaying it intentionally to bait out shield drops.
Yeah.
A lot of people, if they're just going in wanting to swing, then they'll just wait for an immediate reaction, and then
That was a dangerous shield. that was dangerous shield pressure from Snoop.
If the ground hit actually hit, then the shield probably would have broken. Then Ooh, forward air takes off stock.
So right now, these guys have been going back and forth almost every week.
Yeah.
And you don't know who really is gonna win until they start playing. And I feel like right now Snoop obviously looks better because he has a stock lead.
Right.
But just by the interactions alone, you could see that Snoop's kind of pushing his advantage more than Ben is.
Right. So Ben has to make up a whole stock, right?
Right.
So he has to be approaching, which isn't letting him set up Ricardo well for his approaches, because Snoop is playing in a range where if he starts setting up Ricardo, the best he could do is probably a level 1 or level 2 charge and get maybe 10% in.
Right.
But he's also playing mobile-ish. He's moving into Ben's range and then fading back out to bait something out.
Right.
And then punishing. He's whiff punishing really well, basically.
And that's what also as a player, his playstyle Snoop excels in is ledge trapping and punishing your approaches.
Right.
So it's
especially with the bouncing eggs that Yoshi has now, it's really nice to be able to set up or force ledge options.
Yeah.
Because if they just stay on the ground or on the ledge, the egg pops and it's pops them up a little. If you he can dash attack, he can wait for them to regrab and just set up again, or try and bait their option to go high or something like that.
Yeah, and that's another thing that I see. I don't know, a Snoop lead is really scary because he'll usually never let you get never let you get the chance. That's a meme right there.
Stupid.
Stupid. Yeah, he'll never let you get the lead back. Usually, most of the times, and like
even when you saw when he had the stock lead in the previous game, he was still playing very calculatedly aggressive.
Right. And
like when most characters would probably like stay back or like and just like wait for them to try and do something.
And like you said, like he like baits out approach options and punishes accordingly to whatever his opponent's doing.
Chases high, has no jump, air dodge, so was forced to eat that boot to the face. Really healthy 35% on Snoop right now.
Dude, what irony, because Snoop didn't like Yoshi at the start, but now he's in winter semis, and I don't understand. I think he hasn't pulled out Incineroar this entire tournament. I don't think he's pulled out Incineroar for like 2 weeks in bracket.
I think people are just starting to get around Incineroar's recovery.
Right. A lot of people tend to like. I noticed that when Incineroar recovers with the side B, he has cooldown.
Yeah.
So he's just floating there for a minute, and he has no super armor on anything. I don't know about that up B.
Yeah, that was probably a misinput, but then Snoop didn't like get any good punish from it, so he got it to wake scot-free, I guess. Forward tilt in 2. Okay. They're just kind of scrambling right now.
That's one thing I noticed from Ven too, is that when he's at the platform, he tends to drop with the back air, or he'll Nairu's love out of that situation at the platform, and that's what I'm saying. It's so scary to be right next to Ven on shield.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. Because he'll hit you with the fair or with the back air sweet spot and kill you really early, but that doesn't matter because Snoop just ran up, hit his shield a couple of times, and he was like, "Oh, you're scared," and he downbeat.
Especially because there was already shield damage. If he kept holding shield, you know, shield broke. Nice forward tilt on the up air. That's a gross.
Yoshi's combo game is disgusting.
It's really good in this game. Actually, also, like, his recovery is probably better than Incineroar's also, so that's probably also another reason why he's going Yoshi. Jumps over the forward smash and hits a beefy back air. 17%, very healthy Yoshi right here. Gets over and back airs.
That was 25%. That's disgusting. I don't like that.
I don't think he landed, so... Oh, Ben goes...
Unfortunate.
Low. What? Wow, kills him at...
Like I was saying,
he was at like 60?
60.
Yeah, that's gross.
I mean, he did have rage, but still, that's like... That's like getting hit by like Lucina forward smash. Ooh. But it doesn't matter because he gives him the big boot.
The big boot. The run-off shoe. Give him the Tims.
The 3-shoe beating, dude. I don't know if you ever watched that at Eddie. You live in a cave. I can't do the voice. I don't want to like crack my voice.
Do it.
You live in a cave.
Ven looking for a counter pick here.
Yeah. Ven, does he have any other characters?
No, I don't believe so. He's been pouring all of his efforts into Zelda mostly. I know that he had a Pocket Pichu at the beginning.
Right.
But I'm not sure if he's put any time like into improving that Pichu at all. So it might still be at like, you know, level 10.
Yeah.
While Zelda's like level 35.
Level 30, yeah.
Snoop is holding a good 2-game lead right now though. First game start, or the third game starts, and then held center stage for a bit. Tried to back off and reset up Ricardo, but Snoop moves into the center and starts advantage.
It's just, I get this feeling, but I don't really feel like Pokemon 2 is a true neutral. I don't think it's really neutral. I feel like zoners get the most out of this stage.
You think?
Yeah, and it's just because like the third platform isn't there.
Right.
There's not really like.
There's no good way to like. I kind of see what you mean.
Like even though like it's less linear, it's still not by that much, you know.
It's easier for people to get back on the ground if they need to.
Yeah.
And for characters that have like big hitboxes like Belmont, Link, most of the sword characters, and maybe Donkey Kong, they can really hold the center really well.
Yeah.
Because if they try to go through the platforms like in the middle, Donkey Kong can cover that. For, like, you know, characters with good range.
And right now it's just...
And then also the 2 platforms like so close to the ledge also sets up for safe like ledge trapping for a bit.
Yeah.
Like it's hard to do a like a ledge jump, for example, on this stage, because that platform will stop your like descent,
Right.
and people will just like try to punish the landing light if they miss the first like thing. If you don't like do an aggressive option.
Yeah, and that's really my. The platforms are so separated from center stage, so it's like, oh, I'm running away. Here's my projectiles, and then I'm like, oh, where am I gonna go? Am I going on the platform? Am I gonna go down? And it's like, and when you're trying to approach, it's like, I really don't have anywhere to go except for forward. But that's just me. I'm just bad. I don't know.
Trying to zone right now. 44 to 102. Snoop still has 3 stocks.
Did they buff Din's Fire?
Yeah, a little bit.
Because like, and Smash 4 didn't kill. Like I really didn't feel. I didn't fear getting hit by Din's Fire, but in this game, you like actually do die.
Yeah, at least not the ledge where it's important, and also you don't go into free fall anymore.
Yeah,
which is nice.
So I'm not sure if they increased the knockback on it, but it's scary.
Let's talk about Snoop's usage of neutral B right now. So you can see a lot that he reverses his momentum with neutral B.
Yeah.
Which is great for like catching people off guard when they think they're retreating and like try to approach.
It's also
like if they try to dash shield, or for example, wow.
Oh, he took his
lost
jump.
a jump. Yeah.
Wow, that's very unfortunate.
Yeah, but for example, if they're trying to like approach Snoop by like dash shielding, they'll turn around and grab you with neutral B, right?
Yeah.
But then also, after he gets like the guaranteed damage while you're still in the egg, he sits next to you and holds shield, which means that even if you mash out, like unless you do something like, I don't know, super ballsy, like I don't know, like Marth,
like shield breaker,
shield breaker
out of egg.
There's nothing really you can do because you're forced to go upwards.
Right.
So if you come down with an aerial, he's already shielding. If you try to like attack as soon as you're coming out, it's going to be an aerial. So you hold shield. If you attack, he'll punish it, and then if you don't, it just reacts to where you go, which is a really good way to use his neutral B. It's a little nuance that some people may.
They really made his forward to a combo starter. I'm upset about that.
I'm really upset that it just pops you upwards.
I know. Like he has 2 tilts that combo start, and they combo into each other too.
It's gross.
I'm saying like. This game, soccer, it was like just make him suffer. That's his that's what he told his entire dev team. That's the memo that he left for all of the devs to just make him suffer.
I'm playing a little scared right now.
One thing I do like about this game is that most characters have like at least one broken move, but they do have weaknesses that you can exploit. So like everyone's busted, but everyone's also like garbage at the same time when they're in disadvantage.
I got you.
It's just like when patch notes do come out, I would much rather see buffs than nerfs.
I wish they would actually have actual patch notes.
I know. Instead of just saying, "Oh, we changed these characters. Good luck."
A step up from Smash 4 at least.
Yeah. At least we know who to look out for.
Oh no! The tip of the tail goes through Ricardo.
Wow.
Ricardo doesn't push him back in time. That is actually a clean sweep for Snoop.
Snoop couldn't even believe it. He was like, "Wait, was that all 3?"
Yeah, it was 3.
Snoop couldn't believe in him either. He was like, "Wait, I thought we were gonna play one more."